Hey finders, and welcome back to Fortune Finds. In this month's beauty roundup video, we're going to be talking about all of the products that I have gone through. There is not a drop, there is not an ounce of product left in any of these containers. Will I repurchase them? Will I not repurchase them? Have I repurchased them? Have I not repurchased them? Are they worth it? Are they not? I'm very excited to hop into this video. So if you have subscribed and you've rung the bell, then let's go ahead and let's hop into this month's beauty roundup video. I have been holding on to these empties for a really long time, so I'm very excited to finally recycle them because they've just been taking up space in my beauty room. Anyone else like to get rid of things? Because I love getting rid of things. This is my favorite body lotion of all time. I use this all year round. This is the Aveeno Daily Moisturizing Lotion. I'm a very dry human. Like, I'm so dry, I'm kind of like a lizard. So every time I get out of the shower, I always moisturize my body from literally head to toe. It's very light, it's not sticky. Basically, it dries down to nothing. Like, it dries on your skin and you don't feel it. It doesn't feel like you're wearing lotion. Later on, say like you're doing something and you get a little sweaty, it's not gonna make you slippery. And I also love this because I do mix it in with my self tanner. I use the Saint-Tropez mousse. I will put it down below. I've talked about that before a couple times here on my channel, but this mixes really beautifully with that self tanner. This way I can tan my skin while also moisturizing it, and it gives a really nice even tan. It doesn't make it blotchy. Make sure you get sheer hydration with the soothing oatmeal, because I recently ventured out, bought the Aveeno one that was a lavender scent, and that one does not dry down to nothing. Like, if I sweat, it gets sticky and it feels heavy on my skin. So just make sure, if you are someone that likes a light lotion, to get this exact one. I've talked about this so many times here on my channel. This is a Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bum Cream. This is pricey, but I always make sure to get it during the Sephora sale. So Sephora sale, depending on your insider status, you can either get 10%, 15%, or 20% off your purchase. I clearly spend all of my money on makeup. Otherwise, I wouldn't have all of this stuff to talk about on a weekly basis. But so I get 20% off. So I always wait for the 20% off, because this jar, while it looks kind of big, it's really not that large. It's 8.1 full ounces and it retails for $45 full price. I've showed you guys before and after pictures. My skin is just tighter. My cellulite is better, and my stretch marks are like the best they've ever looked. I had heard so many great things about it, and like, you would go on YouTube and people were just raving about this lotion, that I was just like, you know what? I need to know, like, is this lotion really all it's cracked up to be? And it is that and then some. It will definitely make a difference, a noticeable difference. I only use it on my thighs and my butt. It helps to make sure that this lasts a lot longer. And for me, this is kind of too thick to put all over my body. Buy it, try it, see what happens. I will say, I don't think you will notice a difference for at least 30 days, but you'll notice results, I promise you, within 90 days of use. Use it every day, every time you get out of the shower. This is quite expensive, but I did repurchase this because it's so good. This is the Lassitan Roses Hand and Nail Cream. It just smells really bougie and I really like it, and it's not very thick on the hands. It dries down to almost like a powdery finish. You get 75 milliliters or 2.6 ounces in here. You know, it's really pretty to like take out of your bag. Like, it has little roses all over it. It's cute, it's girly. I have clammy hands sometimes, especially when I get nervous. My hands get very clammy. This does not make it sticky. It does not make my hands slippery. It's a really nice scent, and I don't want to say it's overpowering, because a lot of people don't like overpowering scents, but I will say that when I do wear this, I wear this a lot at work, people will walk by my desk and be like, wow, what is that smell? Like, what is that perfume that you're wearing? You smell so good. You smell like roses. You smell like flowers. And it's literally always my hand cream. Lassitan does it right. They always do it right, and they always do it bougie. And I love bougie things. So the bougier the better, I always say. And I know that they do sell like little sets. You could probably find it in a hand cream variety pack for a little cheaper, and I think they do have a smaller size in this as well. Moving on to face cream, another Lassitan product. I was all about this for the longest time, Immortal Cream. This is really nice. I love the packaging. I love that it's blue and yellow. It is scented. I have moved away from this, and that's not to say that this is a bad face cream, but I just haven't repurchased it because now I'm really into clean skin skincare. It has made such a big difference in my skin. My skin has never looked better. Like, I don't know what else to say. My skin has never looked better than it does right now. I think maybe I will get back to this as the fall and winter months approach, because right now my skin is still dry, but it is a little bit more oily than usual. So I've been using a lighter facial cream during the day and at night. I think if you were someone that has dry skin all year round, you will really like this. It smells really nice. It smells expensive. It does hydrate really well. I just try too many things. And I feel like I try so many things that I'm always finding something like a little bit better than the last thing that I loved. Next up, another face cream. This is the Fresh Lotus Youth Preserve Dream Face Cream, a product that I bought on repeat for a hot minute. I have a whole bottle at home that I literally opened, applied once, and then the next day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try clean skincare. So I do need to go through that bottle. However, like I said, I've really been loving the face cream that I've been using, but I am really running low on that one. So I will go ahead and use this as soon as I run out of that one. But this is very hydrating. I think it is a little thick again for the summer for me. Definitely a fall, winter, spring face cream. Guys, let's be honest, like, you all know me. I'm always like very last minute. That's just like how I roll. So most of the time when I run out of skincare and I'm like, crap, I really need a skincare product, but I don't have time to like sit here and research it, like, I'll just pop into Sephora, and I always buy Fresh, because Fresh, you can never go wrong with Fresh. Belif, the True Cream Moisturizing Balm. You guys know I love the Belif Moisturizing Eye Balm. I use that on repeat. It looks so beautiful underneath my makeup. For me, this is more of a under my makeup daytime kind of cream. This just isn't a thick enough moisturizer to be a night cream, but again, that is because I have combo leaning dry skin. I could definitely get away with this in the summer. I think it's a really nice moisturizer, great for sensitive skin because it really isn't heavily fragranted, and I just think that Belif has really great products. I would totally buy this again. However, I've been really into the Tarte Maracuja oil to moisturize my face before then going ahead and putting on makeup, and I've also been into the Weleda Skin Food as well. So as soon as I run out of those two, I would probably repurchase this again, and if I can find it in the small size, I will definitely repurchase it again and put it in my travel makeup bag or even my makeup kit for when I do other people's makeup. A drugstore face cream that I always go back to, guys. I always go back to this cream. I've been using this since I was in middle school. This is the Olay Age-Defying Classic Renewal Cream. Olay also makes a night cream. I don't really love that one. It kind of does irritate my skin, and it is a little bit heavily fragranted. So I think if you're looking for a really great moisturizer that you can get at the drugstore, I would always suggest the classic Olay moisturizer. I got my mom onto Olay. Just anyone that comes to me and they're like, please give me a facial moisturizer that is affordable that you can find at the drugstore, I always say Olay. I wouldn't say this is a heavy moisturizer, nor would I say this is a thin moisturizer. I would say it's definitely in the middle. This I do use day and night. I have two serums here. This is the Lassitan Immortal Reset Cream. I love this. It smells so luxe. It's so bougie. Again, anytime I say Lassitan, just know that it's bougie. It kind of makes my skin a little bit brighter, a little bit more youthful. I would say it definitely helps to fill in my lines a little bit. However, I have, again, guys, been really into clean skincare products, and I have been loving my serum that I've been using, and they are about the same price. Like, this one's pretty hefty. I think it's like $65, and I think the one that I'm loving now is $75. I would totally come back to this. This is literally the 6th bottle of this that I've gone through, and every time Sephora has their VIB sale, it's always sold out. So I tend to buy this at full price. So that is how you know that I definitely love it. A clean skincare product that I did not really love and I would not ever repurchase. This is the first thing that I'm mentioning that I would not repurchase, guys. Herbivore Boccuccio Retinol Alternative Soothing Serum. You apply it and it's very wet and it's thin, but if you don't apply enough of it, it's just very sticky. It makes my skin feel even more dry than it already is. Usually, you know, when you have nothing on your face, your skin feels really dry and tight. This one makes my skin feel dry and sticky. Retinol tends to irritate my skin. It tends to dry out your skin. It can peel your skin. Like, it can literally look like you went outside and your face is peeling because you got like a bad sunburn. That's how much your skin can peel from retinol. Whereas this is a really gentle alternative because it doesn't break me out. It doesn't make my skin red, and it doesn't make me peel. And to be totally honest, I didn't notice like such a difference in my fine lines, maybe like a little bit, but I've noticed such a difference difference in my fine lines since starting my clean skincare routine. To take off my makeup, I always use the Pharmacy Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. This lasts for a really long time, 3.2 full ounces in here. This is probably like the 5th bottle of this that I've gone through. This is the only cleansing balm that I use. This is clean beauty. Will really take off all of your makeup without leaving like a filmy texture on my skin. And what's great about this is that it does come with a little spatula, so you can go ahead and take the product out with this so you're not contaminating it and getting your germs inside. Put some on your fingers and then rub it into my face while it's dry. It's just gonna melt your makeup off, and it does emulsify. So what's nice about it is that you put it on dry skin, rub it into your skin, then you can wet your face a little bit and then continue to go ahead and clean your face, because it will become almost like a cleanser. Then you want to wash it off, and then you want to go in again with your typical facial cleanser. And I just cracked open another bottle of this. This has got to be like the 20th bottle at least that I've gone through of this. Neutrogena alcohol-free toner, and it will not strip your skin of its natural moisture. It really doesn't. There's no alcohol in it. Alcohol tends to dry out the skin and can sometimes age your skin a little bit faster than necessary. I will go in, wash my face, and then I will take some of this on a cotton pad, soak the cotton pad, and then remove any of the makeup that's left over on my face. Sometimes when I just feel like my skin needs like a reset, my skin is really agitated and irritated, this is really nice because it is really calming. It is a little bit soothing, although it does not claim to be soothing. I find it to be soothing. An eye cream that I used to buy all the time, I've literally gone through like 6 of these. This is the Rose Hydrating Eye Gel Cream from Fresh. I think this is really nice under makeup. It is very soothing. I love the packaging because it is like this glass packaging. So I would leave this in the fridge. In the morning, I would wake up, take a little bit of this, pat it underneath my eyes, and then it would help to depuff my eyes. And I love anything in the rose line because it just smells so luxe. Like, who doesn't want to smell a rose whenever they're doing their face, whenever they're putting on skincare? It's just so nice. The only thing is you only get half of a full ounce in here, and it is kind of pricey. Okay, because I love Fresh's rose line so much, I buy this mask on repeat, and I can sit here and say, I know why, but I also don't know why I continue to buy it. So this is the Rose Face Mask from Fresh. It's infused with real rose petals, and it claims to hydrate and tone. You get 1 full ounce in here. I recently bought like the big boy one. I want to say it's like 3.5 full ounces. It does tone, so I will say my skin looks a little bit more even. I repurchased this because I love the scent and I love the feeling, and I also love the fact that I can literally leave this on my face for like an hour and it's not going to irritate me. It's a very gentle mask. But with that being said, I feel like it's so gentle that it doesn't really do much, which I think being gentle with your skin is always a good idea. I think if you have the choice of being gentle or rough with your skin, always choose gentle. This is kind of just like a treat for me. It's kind of more of an experience. It smells nice, it feels nice, and I can go about my business and do things at home with this all over my face and then wash it off when I feel like it. If you're looking for a mask that's really going to do something, that's really going to make a difference in your skincare game, I don't think this is it. Rodin and Field's Enhancement Lash Boost Serum. I did a whole video on this. My feelings have not changed. I've been using the Lash Boost Serum for, I want to say, at least 2 years now, and my lashes have never looked better. This really makes my lashes long. It doesn't really help with volume. I don't notice like new lashes sprouting from different places. I used to get like mascaras sent to me in PR, and I would just be like, ugh, whatever, another mascara, I don't notice the difference. But now that I have lashes to work with, I notice the differences in each and every mascara that I try. Speaking of mascara, Makeup Forever Excessive Lash Mascara, not good. I don't like this. The wand is just a very basic wand, which isn't always a bad thing. I do like a small wand like this because you can really get in there. It just doesn't really do anything for me. It doesn't really help me with length. It doesn't really help me with volume. I feel like it kind of just coats my lashes. I think if you are looking for a more expensive mascara, I would go for the Maquillage Icon mascara. And if you were looking for a drugstore mascara, I always recommend the L'Oreal Telescopic. I've probably held on to this empty thing for the last like 3 years, which I don't know how it has made it through all of my moves, but it has. So here we are. Nars Radiant Creamy Concealer. Right before I started my YouTube channel, I would go on YouTube and I would watch all of these makeup gurus do their makeup, and they would have the most flawless under eyes. And like, I don't have flawless under eyes, and that's okay. But this just really made my under eyes look worse than they were. And I would sit there and be like, what am I doing wrong? It must be me. Like, it cannot be this concealer because it's Nars and it's expensive and it's high end. So it has to be good, because that was my mindset back in the day, which has changed. I just don't have very fond memories of using this. I have a lot of anxiety when I think about using this, because I would literally just sit there and be like, why do my under eyes look crusty, cakey, and they're not working for me? But again, that is just my own personal experience. If you like this, let me know down below in the comments. These are probably two of my favorite foundations that I've ever used. The first one being the It Cosmetics Your Skin But Better CC Plus Cream with SPF 50, and this is in the shade Light. I'm actually wearing this on my face today, not this one though. I recently purchased the medium shade. I think that the light is a little too light for me, even all year round, because I do self tan. This is like the 5th bottle of this that I've gone through. So it's kind of like a foundation that has skincare benefits in it. So it's a little bit better for your skin than a foundation, while also protecting your face from the sun. I love this. I think it's beautiful. I think it's very user friendly. You can apply this with a damp beauty sponge, or you can apply this with a brush. Don't think of this as like a tinted moisturizer, because it definitely packs more coverage than your typical tinted moisturizer would. Colonique Chubby in the Nude Foundation Stick, another summer favorite for me. This does not have SPF in it, but I just find it to be really travel friendly. It is a stick, it is a solid foundation. So what's great about that is that you can throw this in a bag. I don't know where we're going right now, but when we used to go places, you know, I would take this, I would throw this in my bag just in case I needed touch-ups throughout the day, and I didn't have to worry about it leaking. Would draw this all over my face, and then I would use a brush to go ahead and blend it out. A beauty sponge, for me, it's not creamy enough to really pick up that pigment and move it. You really need a brush, and if you have dry skin, I would definitely recommend using some kind of moisturizer on your skin, then applying this, then spreading it with a brush, because you kind of just like need that slip to get it to blend all over your face. Also really good with coverage. You can put one layer on and it will give a really nice sheer coverage, or you can again put 2 layers on and it will give you more coverage. Stila Glitter and Glow Liquid Eyeshadow, and this is in the shade Next to Not. This was really pretty during the holiday season. This is definitely more of like a fall winter vibe, but I've had these for so long, guys, that I don't really think that they're good anymore. I don't really think I should put them on my eyes anymore. I like the applicator because you can literally just put it on straight onto your lid using the applicator, and they don't flake all over your face. They don't make your lid like crusty. Beautifully done. Stila does awesome liquid glitters. Morphe Continuous Setting Spray, hydrating. It does a really great job of melting down powders on your face. Just douse your face in this. Don't move. Sit there for 30 seconds, let it dry, and it's really gonna melt your makeup into your skin. It's gonna essentially make it look way more natural. Morphe recently had a sale. I got the email and it was like 50% off select items at Morphe. I opened the email, I clicked on the link, and I was like, there is no shot in hell that these continuous setting sprays are gonna be on sale, because it's just such a popular product of theirs. And lo and behold, they were half off. So what did I do? I'm pretty sure I bought 8 of them. I really hope that you enjoyed going through all of my empty products as much as I did. Be sure to give this video a thumbs up if you did, and also be sure to subscribe and ring the bell if you have not done so yet. Have you used any of the products that I mentioned in today's video? If you did, let me know. Did you love them? Would you repurchase them, or would you trash them and never look at them again? Also, let me know if there is a product that you seemingly always repurchase, that you just go through all the time and you just keep buying regardless of what has come out in the beauty industry. Let me know what that product is, because as you guys know, I am a product addict and I would love to check it out. I had a great time as always. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and I will see you in my next one. Bye, Finders. Mwah.